going on, y'all, man? It's your boy. Hold on, wait. You feel me? Do you hear it in my voice right now? It's your boy Dre ONYX. Smudges on my shades. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me get it right for y'all. Anyways, you read the title of the video, man. Season 4 of NBA 2K25 is the correct game. It's dropping really soon. Now I'm on my desk and I'm here and I'm sitting and I'm thinking and I'm like, everybody's doing something. Everybody's the same right now. What can you do? How can you try to be different? How can you fight for difference? How can you fight to be not everybody else? Then I seen Badge Plug's video, because I've been working on this video for 3.5 days. Badge Plug dropped a video saying that he combined all his 6'10" builds and then he made him a 7'3", and he's been hooping on a 7'3" build. Then I seen all of, Glock 19's videos, how he's been able to hoop on the 6'10", and I've been seeing footers and everything, and I just keep seeing footers and footers and footers and footers, and that's the difference. I mean, I'm a ball hog. I'm a goddamn ball hog, and the people I play with, they're not. The people that I play against, they're trying to get their team involved. Well, this will be my first ever center build. Most of my 7-foot builds are power forwards. They don't play to be centers. They play to be a power forward. They play to be a scorer. Well, I played 15 games, and I'm giving y'all a little bit of dialogue and backstory so y'all understand where I'm coming from when I'm making this build. I played about 15 games, and in those 15 games, there was maybe about over half of those games, about 57% of those games, where my guards or small forwards, or there was people on the team that intentionally stopped giving me the ball due to the fact that I either had 30 at halftime, 31 points at halftime, or I had 27 at halftime, or I had just high numbers, and they're trying not to give me the ball anymore. And I'm tired of that inconsistency. Typically, I score the first and the second quarter, then I chill out in the third quarter, and then I turn up in the fourth quarter. But even still, sometimes when I turn up in the fourth quarter, you understand there's people that still want to try to stop me from scoring, clogging the lane, holding on the ball longer, making stupid plays, calling timeouts, and so on and so forth. And need I go on until I made the 7'1" build to be not only the last of the footer builds of my footer line of builds, but also further on in this video, I'm going to give you guys my 6'11" build that I've been working on. And I'm letting you know right now, 6'11" is statistically the worst height to make a build on NBA 2K25. Just letting you know that here and now. However, it's return on investment over here. Anyways, my bad. Y'all had to catch 100% of that because some of y'all don't understand. I'm broke as hell playing this game, but y'all see I got a 6'10" Swiss Army knife right here. Defensive build, defense, rebounding. This is what it's really supposed to look like. My high layup build that I made for y'all. Swiss Army knife got comparisons to Larry Bird at small forward easily. My switchable lockdown defender. Once again, another build where I'm just a player in a game. I've been thinking about making another guard build. Here's my 6'11" build that I made for y'all, but once again, it's still in the works. It's still things that need to be done on set build, but let's get into it and let's knock it out the right way. By the way, if you made it this far within the video, I would appreciate if this video were to get about 15 likes, not only due to the level of hard work and the gameplay and the clips that I got for y'all, but also due to the fact that I'm trying my best to remain unique within my own way, but it's such little difference in such of this big pond. There's so little ways to be different. You gotta just be the same and be your own way. The only thing I can be is me. You feel me? And this 2A3 level boar hunter, 7'1", 229 on the weight with a 7'1" wingspan, lowest wingspan. As y'all see on the build, y'all can pause it, copy it. I said in a video that I was going to be taking a build like this, or I'm going to be taking this exact build. I'm going to be taking them to the stage. And the reason why I've never been more comfortable or more happy to take a build to the stage was based off the sheer fact and the sheer force that I now know for a fact that I can't get cheesed to death. When they added the 3-second violation within the park and giving other players just a way out, you feel me? Like, not, I wouldn't say necessarily an excuse, but a way out of the bullshit that goes on within this game just constantly. And lowest wingspan on the 7'1" build. All I can say is all my badges that are massively important are gold. I'm still going to lose the ball regardless, but I can shoot the three, shoot the midi. I play rec, so that's why I have a high free throw. Interior defense is there. Perimeter defense is as high as I can get it with it being worth something. 59 on the steal, which I'm very upset about, because if I go one wingspan up, I'm able to get bronze interceptor on my build, which I want more people to go and do. Go get bronze interceptor on your build. Go one wingspan up. It really doesn't matter per se, but I wanted the 86 on the shooting personally. So what I would have been missing out on my build was the shooting. That's really it. I would have been missing out on the shooting, and then I would have went back down on the weight. I would have had to find something within the build to change to once again give me that 70 speed with the same level of consistency and everything that I've been trying to do within the game. However, the layup packages are there, man. You don't get anything being this tall with the layup packages, but me, I'm a build that has learned how to post hook. I'm going to show you guys clips of me post hooking in a little bit in this video, but post hooking, layup, little bit of dunk. You get park dunks that are really good. Some are unblockable as soon as you get to the rim. 90 on the standing dunk once I use my +5 on the cap breakers. He's going to be a guy. 87 on the post control. Wish I could have got the 91 on the post control, but as you guys already know, you feel me, it's only so much you can do on tall builds. Already 55 pass sag just to give people dimer when I'm in the rec. I want to give people a little bit of dimer. I barely ever throw the ball out. Plus, this is a ball hog Dre build. I'm a ball hog. I'm not here to give you the ball. I'm not here to satisfy you. I'm here to drop 40 and 20 in every single game that I play, and I'm here to play for myself selfishly. Whether we win, whether we lose, I don't care if you're not going to drop me off. That is the moral of this build. That is the reason of this build. That is why there's rebounding in both the offensive and the defensive categories. Now, if you know what you're doing with the rebounding, you're very viable. If you don't know what you're doing, then you fall victim. What I was going to do with my cap breakers is put the 5 in the standing dunk, 2 on my interior defense. What was that going to give me? Post move lockdown on gold, and I'll be able to tier that up to Hall of Fame. And then also I'll be able to tier up gold, high flying denier, and or at least put on silver limitless range on the build as a secondary. I realized that it's very viable to have some of these badges as secondaries. Once again, on the build, missed out, just missed out on it. But if y'all see anything different, you know, me, I could probably go down on the speed with ball. It's not that necessary, but I encourage many people that are grinding their builds to get interceptor at least bronze. I'm encouraging that. I'm a ball hog, so I don't have any passing on my build or anything like that. My rebounding is there, speed is there, and the reason why I'm saying on this build and promoting it as a build that can get a lot of speed is mainly because of one takeover. If you guys didn't know, the same as everything else, I got a takeover called Make It Rain that's going to push my speed up to a 77 once I'm on level 5. Then also while I'm in takeover, I get a 2-way tenacity every single time down the court. That's plus 25 to all your attributes. So obviously I could have been like, oh, I get 90 plus while I 80 plus, but realistically it's around 80 plus speed every single time I'm on the court on a footer build, which is so fucking imperative. And I don't get the Zion Williamson dribble style, but on a footer build like this, I'm not necessarily, this is probably the least amount of time I will ever dribble on a build. Honestly, being truthful, the least amount of time I will actually dribble on a build. So one less thing that I have to worry about. I'm really focused on scoring the ball, pushing the ball up court. If my teammates are dog shit, taking over the game, doing what I need to do, keeping it extremely simple when it comes down to scoring. As you guys can see on the screen, look at all the takeovers that you get. Look at all the takeovers that I have. By the way, every single takeover I have on here is level 5. Took a lot of time, but it's done. You feel me? And the best one to use by far out of all of them when running big and running with a decent guard is Great Wall and or Fortress for a 3-pointer and strength. Once again, really good takeover in my opinion, but some people, it is what it is and it's going to be what it's going to be. On top of that, that's really the build itself. And these are the comparisons. I get Wemby, I get Kristaps, I get Chris Bosh, and honestly the build should be a two-way 3-level board hunter, the same thing. And like I said, going in and testing the build, I've learned everything that I needed to learn, done everything that I needed to do in terms of just really learning the game, learning post hooks, learning when to turn around, what I want to do. Going up against smaller guards, I wanted to be as fast as possible. At first, I wanted to just really be one of the greats, one of the best to ever do it. I have lethal zones and all the mid-range and stuff like that. So when I make my builds or when I'm going crazy on my builds and stuff, I really want to emphasize the going crazy part on the mid-range and getting lethal zones in the mid-range. That's imperative on any build I'm on. By the way, this is my 6'11 build, man. As y'all can see, once again, another build, 55 pass accuracy, 6'11, power forward, 213. I went low on the weight, same wingspan as the 7'1" build that I made for you guys. Also, on top of that, these are the badges that he gets. And the 6'11", I'm realizing more and more now, it's not that it's a terrible build, but how hard it is to create some level of offense and create some sort of scheme for such a build. But ultimately, what I'm going to do on this build is put the plus 5 into the standing dunk, +1 into the driving dunk, so I'll be able to get contact dunks using this build. And then I'll put my last point on for this season, at least, my interior defense. Then by the end of season 4, I'm going to have another badge point, and I'm going to also put that on my interior defense as well. Then when I hit that 2 on the build, obviously because I'm a god at the game, I'm going to then put up the remaining categories, such as my three-pointer, my mid-range, and my strength, in order to unlock post-move lockdown on the build and still be able to get it silver. And then I can do whatever else with whatever I want, or put whatever remaining points onto my close shot and be able to get that to an 84 and get Paint Prodigy up to silver and just get these extra little badges in terms of post offense. But this is the 6'11 build that I felt extremely comfortable with making, just due to the fact that I don't necessarily need to be the one with strength anymore. You don't have to have that much strength. I could just have good body up animations, good defensive, good actual animations, doing actually something with the animation. That's the whole point. That's all I've ever cared about, really, when it came down to making a build like this. And 6'11 build with 79 speed. My God, imagine me with an 86 speed on a 6'11 build, and then I'm in two-way tenacity majority of the game. That's already a 99 plus speed on a 6'11 build. See, this is the stuff that I think about for content purposes, but also I want to be like, well, maybe I want a 6'11 build, and I want to make a 6'11 build that can pass a little bit, 75 pass act, something that's going to be a little bit more pleasing to the eye, more aesthetically pleasing to the player. But it is what it is, once again. And this is another power forward build, and going 6'11 at power forward is rough because you really won't get a lot of those rebounds. And once again, just to show you guys the comparisons of what this build gets, Opie topping just a whole bunch of new age players, which is why I wouldn't say I necessarily didn't like them, but obviously for my play style, I'll be able to play like a god, be a god, and continuously be the person that I am. 2-way 3-level scoring threat, already have one of those though. So that's the 6'11. On to the MYCAREER. So in the MYCAREER, as you guys already know, part of the offense within this game is learning for a fact that you're that person. If I'm going up against another big, I'm very confident within my player's ability to destroy the fuck out of them. Right now, I'm on one of my footer builds that I averaged maybe 35 on. He's really light with it, but the same thing goes when it comes down to post hook green. Anyways, you feel me? The offense is there, and I have options within the offense. I'm able to cross, fader, mag, need them. You feel me? And I can take this in both directions. I can fade that way, but then I can come out this way, or being a little bit tired and still green it. You feel me? And so the level of confidence I have within my 7'1" is because I can now go into the rec as well. I can go into the recreational center and also not go for none of that bullshit. You feel me? It's most games where I'm playing and everything, and I'm seeing my teammates, seeing them. I'm physically seeing my teammates, and they're stopping giving me the ball. They're not giving me the ball anymore due to the fact that I'm scoring so much. It shouldn't be like that. My 6'9", I can't control it. I'm destroying and eviscerating every matchup I have, right? My footer builds, I can't help it, but even still, my footer builds, sometimes I'm just that slow. And even still, I out-rebound majority of the big men that are actually on my team any fucking way. So it's like, what's the point, you feel me? At the same time as well, on my other footer build, he gets 99 standing dunk and 87 on the driving dunk. So I'll be able to have contact dunks and be able to boom shit, bully shit, and just be the type of player that I always wanted to be. And on my 6'11 build, that I just simply wanted to make that for shits and giggles. But I don't know if I want to make the 6'11 without any pass act. That's my only big kind of pet peeve with the build is I don't want to make this build if he doesn't have a little bit more pass act, just to call him somewhat, at least a little bit all around. I can go to the park on the 6'11, go to the 3v3, go just be able to play the game. But I showed you guys a little bit of my play style. By the way, these post hooks are automatic. Hold on, green. Oh fuck, I knew I was gonna fucking miss. I knew it, green. You feel me? Yeah, these post hooks are automatic with me, man. I'm not tripping over no shit though. Y'all gonna see me in the stage extremely soon, especially season 4 stop. You're gonna see me doing some bullshit as well. Y'all like the video, man. Y'all like the clips I'm showing of my build and everything like that. I hope y'all enjoy. You feel me? And I'll see y'all in season 4 of NBA 2K25. Got it.